Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's jump into the energy for today, January 11th. 111, 111. I love this energy on this day. We have the Ace of Cups. Very nice. A lot of you may be feeling some self-love, maybe trying to really love yourself. Some of you might be just feeling more joy and love for yourself or people around you or some situation. I'm picking up a lot of energy though of self-love and really being able to feel good about yourself because we have the Death card in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, there's been a difficult change. You're going through some very difficult changes, and it's difficult and it's hard, and the changes are slow. Okay, and you're learning to love yourself through these changes. All right, so you're feeling this push in your heart to really take care to take care of yourself, okay, and to love yourself through whatever these really difficult struggles and changes are. I feel some of you are having some big life changes, and it's going really slow. Okay, others of you may be having a difficult time. You've maybe been dealing with the death of a loved one recently, or maybe not so recently, but you're really having a struggle being able to heal your heart from that, okay? And healing from a physical, a death of someone that you love. And you're ready to really love yourself and to try and open up to love again. For some of you, there may be the ending of a relationship that has been quite painful and difficult. It could have been in a romantic sense, it could be a relationship with a friend or someone in business, and it's a slow process, and the ending is slow. Maybe some of you are just in the beginning stages, it hasn't really fully ended, but you could feel it ending, and it's a difficult struggle. But I feel that a lot of you are feeling this push in your heart to really keep pushing forward with these big changes and with this ending, and to keep, trying to love yourself and keep things on a higher vibration. So there's definitely this focus of self-love, self-care, and really trying to reflect that love onto yourself, even though you're dealing with some very difficult struggles and some difficult endings. Okay, big changes are happening, some big changes, some cycles in your life perhaps that you were trying to end and push past, and really trying to take care of yourself and love yourself through them, okay, which is great to do. The challenge here, interesting enough, is the five, the Hierophant, which we had yesterday as the outcome, and the Five of Wands in reverse, which is telling me there's a challenge here for some of you dealing with some rigid authority still, okay? And that could be some rigid system, maybe a court system, or a difficult boss, a difficult partner, someone in your family, a difficult mother or father figure. Um, Whoever it is, it's going to resonate different for all of you, but you're having a difficult time dealing with this person and having a difficult time walking away from the conflict and the struggle, okay? For some of you, you are ending some relationship, okay, with this rigid person perhaps, or this difficult situation or relationship, and you're having a hard time walking away from that drama and not getting into the conflict, okay? Because it's very tempting to want to continue fighting and being in that drama, especially when somebody is very rigid and someone is difficult and maybe pushing all your buttons, okay? So some of you are having a hard time with that. Others of you are just having a hard time um, with your transition and your spiritual evolution, and really having a hard time walking away from some inner conflicts or some drama and some maybe competition and things with other people, and maybe having a hard time really going after that inner light and trying to evolve spiritually into a higher place, okay? You may be getting stuck in a little bit of some fear type of energy where, you're having a hard time letting go of the past conflicts and drama, and being attached to getting involved in that sort of thing, okay? It's very easy to get sucked into that. Okay, so a lot of you are still on this spiritual path. You know, we're all on a spiritual path, but a lot of you are still, having a hard time leaving this training and going on to onto the next step. Okay. The Hierophant is about leveling up too, reaching your full potential. So some of you are still having a little struggle there, reaching that full potential, because you may still be attached to some drama or some conflict, and it could be attached to whatever this difficult ending is that's happening slow and is, maybe painful and very hard. And it could even just be an ending with your patterning in your life and habits and being in situations where there's a lot of drama and conflict. So you might be trying to end that in your life and end those cycles. Not easy, and it's still a challenge being able to walk away from that drama and get sucked in and pulled into that, and being able to take the high road. Okay, some of you are having a hard time taking the high road. I keep getting, okay, not easy, especially when there are difficult people or old patternings that you're attached to. Okay, but the star is the outcome here with the Nine of Swords, which means that, whatever these worries and anxieties and fears that you're having, you're going to regain hope. You're going to heal from that. There's going to be some inspiration even, and you might be feeling a little stuck in your head. There may be a lot of anxiety and fears that come up, but those anxieties and fears you're ready to release, and you're ready to heal from that. Okay, you're going to regain some hope in the situation. You might find that you feel yourself becoming wishful again, and really focusing on what it is that you're wishing for, looking at the stars and the sky, and maybe doing some silent meditation or some prayer, and really regaining some faith and hope that there is something bigger and more powerful out there that is going to help you with your healing and help you to release these negative thought patterns, these anxieties, these worries, the things that are keeping you up at night. Okay, there will be some a bit of inspiration, and um, perhaps, like I said, making some wishes, and finding some, regaining some hope again in a situation, or becoming more wishful and really praying and finding that you are really looking to the future with faith and happiness, instead of getting stuck in the negative thinking, because there's definitely still fears and anxieties that are going to be coming up, but they are going to help you to spark that inspiration that you need. Okay, that inspiration to help you heal and to help you have faith and hope in a situation and in your life, and whatever it is that you are wishing for, and to know that it's going to come true. Okay, I can't help but notice all of this enlightenment. Okay, a lot of you are going to be getting some sparks of inspiration, and some divine inspiration, whatever you want to call it, but definitely feeling like there's something bigger, and feeling like just inspired to take the high road, to wish upon a star, to really focus on healing and becoming a better version of yourself, and having your life become the best life that you can make it, right? Instead of getting stuck in the drama, the quarreling, the fighting, and these negative anxieties and fears that are coming up, that have been keeping you stuck in the past, and which may be why you're having a difficult time letting go of something, someone, some situation, some habit. It's keeping you a little stuck, even though you're feeling like you want to love yourself. You're feeling, this joy in your heart. You're ready to expand. You're ready to, have more self-care, have more love in your life. All right. Let's talk to the unicorns, see what kind of message we have today from my unicorn friends. Good advice. Okay. Ooh, laughter. They like to laugh a lot, and I love that this comes up a lot, because life is so serious, and especially these days, it just seems like people are so angry out there, and scared and fearful, and the fear broods anger and resentment, and You know, people need to laugh. We need to lighten up, people. Lighten up and laugh, okay? I know things are serious. I know people are dying. I know that people having struggles and things are hard. But we need to relax and laugh and, you know, try to lighten your load a little bit. So a little laughter, good advice. I like it. I'm also going to call on one of the Mystic Sister Oracle cards and ask for what kind of wisdom they have for us. Okay. Because there's a lot of struggle going on here, and I feel a lot of you are having a difficult time with ending something and with trying to get out of some sort of old patterning or old relationship or old habit. Okay, Urania. Urania, she's beautiful. Okay, look at the owl there. The owl representing wisdom. Is that an owl? Yeah, looks like an owl. Okay, let's find out who she is and what she's about. Okay, I noticed that she's got the stars, you know, around her head. She's enlightened, okay, and we just had that star card, right? So the stars, being enlightened, knowing that there is a higher power, know that there's, you know, help available, and that, you know, being enlightened from the universe, you know, becoming also for some of you, you know, being in the spotlight. Some of you are maybe worried about becoming, you know, being in the spotlight, and that may be what you're struggling with too, because some of you may be advancing in your career or some aspect in your life where you're going to be under the spotlight, okay, and that might be difficult for some of you, okay, especially if you're an introvert. All right, let's see what she's all about. Okay, let me read from this book here. Urania, I'm sorry I haven't memorized all of this yet. Philosophy, knowledge, and intelligence. Okay. All right. Urania or Urania, I'm not sure how to say it, is the ancient Greek muse of astronomy. Aha. Okay. So that's why she's got the stars there and the sky above her. Okay. We have the stars. So you know, we have a full moon coming up, and you know, the planets, the stars, the universe, whatever, you know, that's huge, and there's help from that energy. The planets, they really affect us directly, okay? And there's tons of readings and videos and things that you could research. You could find out what your birth chart is and where all your planets are. It really helps you to get an understanding about certain aspects in your personality, especially when you're dealing with trying to break patterns and things that have been difficult and maybe don't understand, you know, why do I keep doing this certain thing? Why am I having a hard time breaking away from drama and conflict? Well, take a look and see where your Mars placement is or your Venus placement is, because Mars is a warrior energy. It's about action and, you know, conflict. And Venus is about your relationships. How do you show up in your relationships? So that's all very helpful. So just a side note. And if Urania is coming through, she probably wants some of you to explore that aspect of yourself and find out where your planets are aligned, because it may help just give you a little bit of insight that you need to fully, you know, be able to love and accept yourself and understand why certain aspects in your personality are the way they are. Okay. So she is the Greek muse of astronomy. Her energy is directed toward endless expansion of the mind. She represents the enthusiastic and dedicated student with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. When we take the opportunity to expand our knowledge of any particular subject, an interconnectedness of all truths can be recognized. When drawn, Urania encourages you to travel in your mind, imagine other possibilities, and playfully philosophize about alternative reality maps. She encourages further education or using knowledge you've already obtained to its fullest potential. Wow. Okay. So again, this challenge with trying to trying to take the high road, trying to expand and evolve, okay? There's definitely some knowledge you still have to gain. Now, whether that is about yourself, or maybe there's a certain subject. Maybe some of you need to look into going into an online course or going back to school to maybe help you with these changes that you're trying to implement in your life. Okay. But I love that. And I love that she is about exploring other options. Okay. Because this is the Nine of Swords coming up, with the stars about, you know, looking at those fears and those anxieties, and don't get stuck with them, trying to take that fear and anxiety and figure out how you could regain hope and how you could, tackle those fears. Okay. And, use wisdom and knowledge and different perspectives to maybe find a new course to get to what you want, right? So good advice there. I like that. And so, yes, we'll leave it there. Definitely need some laughter and need to really explore different options, explore things. Maybe you need to learn something. There may be something you need to learn, like I said, about yourself. And maybe for some of you, it's as simple as really figuring out what your birth chart is and learning about yourself and different aspects in your personality. And it may be really helpful for you to, move on and to understand more about yourself and to understand why maybe you're having a difficult time trying to let go of a situation or let go of a certain aspect in your personality that might be a challenge. Some of you are having a hard time walking away from drama, having a hard time being able to expand and evolve. Okay, so it could be something like that. Like I said, I really recommend you do that. Others of you just, really have to explore something. There may be something you need to learn, some information that you're going to need to learn, some knowledge that you need to gain in order to, move forward and be able to take the next step into your evolution. Okay. All right, my friends, I am going to leave it there. I hope you heard a message that was helpful to you. I wish you all well. I hope you have a lovely day. Be gentle, be kind to yourselves and to others. Okay. All right, I'll see you all soon. Love and light.